Legend says tea was born when a single rogue leaf drifted into Emperor Shen Nong's boiling water. An Indian myth claims the first plant sprouted from the severed eyelids of Prince Bodhidharma, discarded to fend off sleep during intense meditation. By the Tang Dynasty, an orphan scholar named Lu Yu documented the plant in his text, The Classic of Tea. His writings elevated the leaf. He outlined methods that turned a simple medicinal broth into a rigorous, revered discipline. Every step of its preparation and consumption was carefully designed to reflect the harmony and mysterious unity of the universe. For centuries, this sacred drink remained a heavily guarded monopoly of the Chinese Empire, an exclusive commodity that would eventually drive rival nations to war. This chart shows the 19th century trade imbalance. To feed their tea addiction, vast quantities of British silver flowed into China. To reverse this, Britain flooded the market with illegal opium, triggering a crisis and the Opium Wars. The East India Company realized they needed to control the source directly. In 1848, they hired Scottish botanist Robert Fortune to steal the plants. Disguised as a local merchant, complete with traditional attire and a shaved head, Fortune infiltrated forbidden tea-growing regions deep in the Chinese interior. He managed to smuggle out 20,000 live tea plants, along with expert farmers, protecting the fragile roots in specialized glass Wardian cases during the sea voyage. That act of botanical espionage broke China's monopoly on the global trade. The British now had the plants and expertise, but needed vast land to cultivate them. They quickly found that land, along with a convenient alternative, in India. 2 decades earlier, colonizer Robert Bruce had noticed tea growing wild in the local forests. This was Camellia sinensis assamica, a native, large-leaf variety that the indigenous Singpho people had already been harvesting and brewing for generations. The British rapidly industrialized this discovery. By 1839, the Assam Tea Company was formed, burning ancient forests to clear space for massive, regimented plantations. To maintain these vast estates, the colonial machine relied on a massive workforce of coerced Indian laborers who endured grueling conditions for minimal pay. The careful, harmonious traditions documented by Lu Yu were erased. The British turned the sacred leaf into a hyper-industrialized cash crop, designed strictly for maximum extraction. By the early 20th century, the empire found itself with a massive surplus. To offload the excess, they launched aggressive marketing campaigns aimed at forcing a domestic tea-drinking habit on the Indian people. The government set up free tasting stalls at the crowded railway stations, inside the loud textile mills, and deep down in the mines, conditioning the local workforce to expect a daily cup. To keep up with this manufactured demand, producers in the 1930s invented the CTC method, which stands for crush, tear, and curl. The machinery destroyed the delicate whole leaf. It was pulverized into cheap, hard pellets, designed to brew incredibly fast and produce an aggressively strong, dark liquid. Intended purely to maximize corporate speed and profit, these potent little pellets inadvertently provided the Indian working class with the exact raw material they needed to make the drink their own. The local population completely rejected the proper British method of steeping loose leaves in delicate cups with a polite splash of milk. Instead, street vendors took the harsh CTC pellets and boiled them relentlessly in pots filled with thick, rich milk and heady amounts of sugar. Then came the defining addition. They integrated traditional Ayurvedic spices like fresh ginger, green cardamom, and crushed cloves directly into the boiling brew, creating masala chai. The chaiwala became a fixture on every street corner and train platform, serving as the essential distributor who democratized the beverage across the country. Today, masala chai stands as a symbol of profound resilience. The Indian people took a tool of their own colonial exploitation, adapted it to their tastes, and brewed a unifying piece of their national identity.